Space bar. When it starts, there you go. Welcome to another broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by B&N Trucking, Cass Communications, your country financial agents Larry Grady and Jacob Kiesler, Larry Down Accounting, Farmers National Bank of Mount Sterling and Griggsville, your Mount Sterling YMCA, Culbertson Memorial Hospital, the Ray Insurance Agency, Mount Sterling Savings Bank, all about dance and more, Brown County State Bank, The Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling, KLC Inc., Henry Automotive, Double K Firearms, Yingling and Nissen Insurance, the Hinderker Funeral Home, Cassing Lumber Company, St. Mary's School, L. Grady Realty, Burnett Plumbing, Heather's Tumble and Tap, Farmers State Bank and Trust Company, and Rustic Gardens. Now for the start of tonight's broadcast on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Good evening, everyone. Steve Surratt, Lisa Surratt, Susie Houston with you for junior high 7th grade volleyball action. We're glad to be on board with you tonight. You're listening to the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show brought to you by the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling. Call them at 217-773-2626 or on the web at comfortman.com. First time for us doing volleyball. I have, I was talking with Lisa, I think 20 years ago. My niece was coaching in Quincy, and we watched a lot of volleyball, saw a lot of good volleyball in AA volleyball. And then also our other niece was playing at Central under Coach O, and of course the Central teams back when Coach O was coaching at Central were fantastic teams. Had some state tournament teams over there, and we're glad that you could join us tonight and be a part of it. Sandy, unique experience. How much volleyball experience do you have?
Not very much. Lee, I grew up in Missouri, and we never had volleyball.
Okay.
And so I didn't really start learning volleyball until my daughter Leah was in 5th grade. So she did 5th grade and 6th grade, and so I just kind of watched from there. So it's like...
My wife's writing me notes here. I already have called you Sandy once instead of Susie. I'm so used to you and Sandy Prather being like joined in some of these events that we're doing that. Folks, we're going to do as best commentary as we possibly can. Our intention is to bring more volleyball to you. Susie's a part of that team that we're trying to put together for the volleyball. The other people we're trying to get is Sandy Prather. She's been an official for volleyball. She was not available. Just want to be with her. Her dad was having cataract surgery today, so keep him in your prayers as Sandy's with Mr. Smith, as my wife calls him Mr. Prather, but it's Mr. Smith. But be with them as they go on with that. And then Jennifer Ingram, who's kept booking stuff for it. So I think by the time we get all the pieces in place, it'll look a little differently. We'll have 7th grade volleyball for you tonight. Tomorrow night, or Thursday night, if they win tonight, they will be at Unity, at Minden. Minden does have a video source. So, and I don't know if they'll do any announcing. I think they've got a graduate over there that started doing their high school, at least boys games, as far as basketball, but I don't know how far that has gone so far. Then on Tuesday, we officially start the high school volleyball season. And let me backtrack. Thursday, they're over there for the regional. Then here on Saturday, we've got a full slate for you on Saturday. At 11 o'clock, we'll have the boys basketball, and they will be playing Liberty at 11 o'clock. That'll be our JV action at 11, followed by varsity. 2 o'clock, the girls will be playing Illini West. That will be a big ball game for their finale. Then at 5 o'clock, we will have 8th grade regional semifinal action for Brown County, and they don't know who yet till after Friday. They got rated first in the region, so that's why they are hosting, and will continue to host unless they bow out. So that is the schedule for the weekend. The rest of this week, Thursday night, we have got Brussels girls coming here to play our Brown County girls at 6. Well, it'll be closer to 6:30, 7 o'clock. At 4 o'clock, we have Rushville 7th and 8th grade against Brown County. And then Friday, big game for the boys, Southeastern, and Brett Ufkus come in with his big man, Danny Stevens. And so we've got, as it's been for the last 6 weeks, we got a lot in store for you this week to watch and to listen to as far as sporting events. No, tonight we can't bring you everything. We'd have to have 4 teams and 4 sets of cameras and gone 4 different directions. And tonight the junior high is playing in Meredosia. Originally that was a game that we were going to broadcast. I made arrangements with Meredosia to get through their firewall and run that. And of course, because of snow, got changed. Then the boys are at Hamilton tonight.
That was like
the JV will be at 6 o'clock, and the unfortunate thing, they are on the internet, but it's through the National Federation of High School site, and that is a pay-per-view site that some of the schools went to in a panic. Myself and several other people, not a big fan of it. The schools paid money, have to buy their equipment, put it in, and then they supposedly make a little bit of the game, but they'll never, ever make their money back. Never. And you can't run commercials, you can't do anything with it. And so that's available up there at West Hancock if you're wanting to watch the boys tonight. If you're wanting to watch the girls are at Unity tonight. And that's on the Unity YouTube site. So go to Unity Mustangs on your website. I sent the link. It's out there on the BC Hornet Sports site. So that's out there.
And I've seen that you posted on Facebook too. So
yep.
I've seen it several times on Facebook. So.
Okay. Yep. With that, we're going to take some commercial breaks because we have no idea how many commercials we're going to be able to run during the game. With that, you're listening to the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame. We'll be back after these messages.
Sharing a big family moment, working hard from home, relaxing with a friend. Welcome to life in the broadband age, where reliable internet has never been more important. Cascom keeps your family connected with consistent speeds up to 1 gig and Plume Whole Home Adaptive Wi-Fi. Make sure your home's ready for life in the broadband age. Call our local service team or visit us online at cascom.com.
Chad Yingling here with Yingling Nissen Insurance. We have over 40 years of experience in the insurance business. So we want to make sure that you are well protected. So that means making sure you have the best coverage possible to protect you financially. We do all kinds of insurance, personal, farm, commercial, governmental, you name it, we can insure it. So check us out, www.ynagency.com, or give us a call, 217-773-3397.
Are you looking to start a career or just looking for a change? B&N Trucking offers many different driving options, ranging from home every night to home on the weekends. Apply online at bnntrucking.net or call us at 217-289-3555 to see what fits your needs. B&N Trucking, a family-owned local trucking company.
When you are ready to move to a new home or refinance the one you are in, Farmers State Bank and Trust Company in Mount Sterling will make sure the process moves along smoothly. With competitive rates, superior service, and great solutions that fit your lifestyle and budget. Call us today and get everything you need to get moving. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Burnett's Plumbing Company. It's good to know someone you trust when your home is giving you a headache. Burnett's Plumbing has been helping customers solve household plumbing problems in Brown County for 7 years. Their mission is to provide Brown County and the surrounding area with quality, timely, and professional plumbing service. Give Burnett's Plumbing a call at 217-773-3008. That's 217-773-3008, where they believe a flush is better than a full house.
Steve Surratt, Susie Houston, Lisa Surratt back with you tonight. 7th grade regional girls volleyball action. As we said, we give this with a disclaimer. This should be our first shot at it. We hope it's, we do a good job, but you will at least see what's going on. I think we've got a good full court view for people.
I think that's the most important. Just watch. Sometimes we may mess up, so just make sure you're always watching the screen.
Well, number one, volleyball's tough because the girls never hardly turn our direction for us to see the numbers. And to be honest with you, the Brown County numbers, that black, it's hard to see. Payson's a little easier to see, but we don't have names memorized and positions memorized like hopefully the volleyball broadcasting team will know at least ours by the time things get going here. But we want to welcome people along. Let's do the B&N starting lineups for tonight. If you need something hauled or want to be part of their team as a driver, owner, operator, call B&N Trucking at 217-289-3555. And Susie's got those lineups for you.
So tonight we are playing Payson City, and we have Megan Kirby, we have Brylan Blair, we have Tegan Moss, Kate Mountain, Libby Nyson, Maddie O'Lear, and Ella Rice. They're all 7th graders, and the librero is Megan Kirby, and that's your Payson senior. Okay, we have several girls from Brown County here. We have Olivia Martinez, Olivia Steinbaker, Dave Henry, Tina Schumann, Joey Ham, Kayla, Myron Mann, Audrey Collins, Cameron Brady, Hayden Rice, Lily Kirker, Maylee Perry, Adeline Wagner, Olivia Adkins, Morgan Logston, and Abby Jones. And the starters, I do know, are Olivia Martinez, Olivia Steinbaker, Joey Ham, Adeline Wagner, Olivia Adkins, and it just depends on if we serve or if we don't serve. It either be Audrey Collins or Hayden Rice.
Okay, that's your B&N Trucking starting lineups brought to you by our friends at B&N Trucking. If you want something hauled, and I'm sure the ground has got soft, some of you need gravel out there, give B&N Trucking a call at 217-289-3555. We'll move on to your Country Financial agents, Larry Grady and Jacob Kiesler, presenting the keys to the game tonight. They're at 109 West North Street, Mount Sterling. Give them a call at 217-773-3591. The keys that I remember in volleyball, number one, particularly at the lower levels, getting your serve across. I've been watching my granddaughter play, so I kind of understand, they're in the big town of Champaign-Urbana in a Catholic school, but yet all they have is an iPad, and sometimes that's not even close. We're lucky on hers that she wears a white headband and white knee pads, and she walks a certain way, so we know where she's at on the court. But the key that I see from their ball games, get the serves across the net. If you don't get the serve across the net, you can't score. And it's 1-for-1 scoring, as I understand. You serve, you get a point. And if you lose the point, it's side out, and the other team gets the serve. So the first thing is get your serve across. The second is when it comes across, being able to set up and make hits and get it back across the net. And those are the basics that we talk about here in junior high, particularly 7th grade age volleyball. Now, high school we'll be talking about, the key for them is setting up the spike for this person or setting this person up for the second or third shot and getting those things done. So those will be the big things, and it looks like it's going to be still warm-up time. The thing that... And here's my observation from volleyball, because prior to that, I did cover volleyball for the WIBC and a little newspaper that I had. And here's the key hard part that people don't understand. If we want to go broadcast volleyball, the fact is, we could drive to Calhoun, and we could spend an hour and 15 minutes driving to Calhoun. We could spend another half hour, 45 minutes setting up equipment. So we got 2 hours invested right there, okay? And JV game be over in 2 games, and the varsity game be over in 2 games, and an hour after we're there, we're ready to leave again and come back and drive the hour and 15 minutes. That's what's tough about volleyball. And it happens because it's not all equal. You're gonna have some teams that are good. You're gonna have teams that are bad. The same thing, 7th grade level. Now, once you get to the state level in 7th grade, you hit in the sectional levels of the game. You're at a different level, and that's no different from girls softball or anything else. Serving's the key here. Pitching in girls smaller softball is the key, and how many strikes they can have. But those are our Yingling, or I should say, Country Financial keys to the game, brought to you by our agents Larry Grady and Jacob Giesler. Give them a call at 217-773-3591. And I know Grady's out there watching because Cameron's playing tonight on this sport. We're glad that they're on board and our sponsors helping us to bring these broadcasts out there. Let's talk about the other broadcasting. This is technically the last week for high school girls and boys basketball, last week for junior high basketball, last week other than maybe Monday for junior high girls volleyball. Starting on Tuesday, we start high school football, junior high girls basketball, football, basketball, high school volleyball. And so what we're going to try to do is look at the games and bring to you what we can. If they use the same rules, opposing fans won't be able to come, but we will look to see if somebody else is broadcasting on the other end of things. If we have a free night and nobody is at home, we will take a look at going to away ball games. Our key on the football is we had our test Saturday with the cell phone. Is where's the game at? Do they have Wi-Fi up in their booth? Can I use the strong enough signal that I can use a cell phone to broadcast the video from? There's going to be factors in football that are going to make a difference, or if they're even going to let us in.
That's what I was going to say earlier. Some of these schools, like the away games, some of these schools, will they even allow us in to broadcast?
It just depends. Media is not supposed to count in high school sports. Okay? And so that was one of the last minute things that happened actually the first day of the season that we're currently in. So we've got to look week to week. So you see, if we have an opportunity to broadcast a home game here, no matter what level it is, we take that opportunity. Why? Well, when everybody comes back to gym, they will see that we're on the opposite side broadcasting. We're on the west side now. We've got our own broadcast booth. The other one's going to be visitors and our teams shooting their video. The cameras are semi-permanently installed. The equipment is permanently installed. So technically speaking, we could walk in 15 minutes before we go on the air and flip a couple of switches and we're on the air if everything goes right.
Because I don't remember it always being like that. I remember calling 3 bags then.
And that was back in the audio days. That wasn't even when we were doing video, Susie.
Yeah.
So
I remember carrying the bags.
The thing about it is, with that, we can set up audio in 10 minutes.
Yep.
I can have an audio broadcast going for you in no time. We still have the MixLR app out there. There may be times that we have to do audio only. It may be you're listening to our audio and watching the other team's video, but I'm guaranteeing they're not going to match up. That's going to be the problem.
Yeah.
But it's been a new experience. We've ran into things. Friday, we got about halfway through the JV ball game. We finally got on the air due to internet issues, like I talked about, that we could have when we get there. Saturday, we had internet issues, but we tuned it and used cellular. And like I said, we had planned on doing that, and that's going to happen. But we're going to bring, as I told my diabetes counselor today, I can only do what I can do. And we're glad that people like Susie and Sandy and people are coming on board with us to do more. For those that don't understand, we had literally about less than 10 days to put together what we did for this season because all of a sudden we weren't playing, and now we're playing, and you better be ready to go in a week.
And I enjoy, that's the reason why I told you I can help as much as, because I enjoy this. I enjoy watching it, but I enjoy being able to bring this to the parents or the grandparents or family members that can't be here, to see it anymore. They can actually still watch it or even hear it. And I think it's great.
It is absolutely fantastic, and usually there's a number, at one time how many are watching at the bottom of the screen. There is a little eyepiece you can look at. I think we're up to 16 or 22, and that number is rising the closer we get to 6 o'clock. So I tell you what, they're still in warm-ups. Like I said, the warm-ups actually last longer than the game sometimes. But we're going to take another quick commercial break. You're listening to the Spring Heating and Cooling pregame, and you have listened to the Country Financial Keys to the Game and the Me and Trucking starting lineups. Thank you. And we'll be back.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Are you looking for an organization that changes lives both physically and emotionally? The Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA can help. Busy parents love the variety of activities for the whole family and our on-site childcare. We offer scholarship assistance and great options to fit any budget. Kickstart your new healthy routine with our group classes like yoga and Zumba. As a nonprofit organization, we pride ourselves on making a positive impact, not only in individuals, but also our community. We hope you'll join us at the Mount Sterling YMCA. Your future self will thank you.
Culbertson is the heart of the communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patients. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your health and healing.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their save account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize contest. Stop in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
Steve Surratt, Susie Houston, Lisa Surratt on board, and I understand they're having a little problem talking with Susie. Susie, why don't you talk a little bit here, and we'll see how the volume is for you.
All right. Well, I'm usually loud, so I hope I'm not too loud now. But once again, I just want to say the Payson Seymour that they only have 7 girls altogether, so all 7 of them girls are coming in and out a lot. So, and they're all 7th graders, and so just kind of watching them warm up. You know, we've got a couple that's got pretty good height on them, and a lot of times, you know, that makes it a lot easier at the net to do some little over the net things there. So I hope everybody can hear me a little bit better now. It looks like we have 1 minute and 30 seconds left, and we'll be starting this and getting it going and bringing you some 7th grade volleyball. I'm pretty excited, and I know Lisa and Steve are too. And our starters once again for the Brown County Hornets is Olivia Martinez, Olivia Steinbaker, Joey Ham, we have Adeline Wagner, Olivia Atkins, and then we have Aubrey Collins or Hayden Rice. It just kind of depends on if we get a serve or if we don't get a serve, which one starts first.
Hey, and that's the big thing in volleyball. Volleyball is very much a specialization sport. You can be subbed into serve. I can't remember how many substitutions they get. They finally, I think, have limited that on some levels, that you can only have so many substitutions, so you can't have that designated server, and you only have so many moves to do.
Yes.
But you've got people that are servers that come in to serve, particularly in tough moments. You have frontline people that are there to play the front line. You have set people that are there to set. And so volleyball is probably, it is a team sport, but it is one of the most specialized sports out there. Basketball, everybody dribbles, everybody shoots. You could shoot all the different shots. But in this case, your frontline people are going to be the only people that really spike the ball.
Yep, and we have a librero that, she can come in and sub anytime. There's not, you don't have to wait or anything, they come in and...
Yeah, I don't think she falls into the substitution laws either.
Nuh-uh.
So we're getting ready for action here, and we'll see if they're going to do the Star Spangled Banner or not. It doesn't.
It looks like they're asking Sally right now to see if we're going to do it or not.
I'm trying to see. That's Melissa Marker over keeping the book. Who all do we have over there?
It looks like one of her daughters. I'm not for sure which one. With mask, I'm telling you, I can't tell a lot of people who they are because of the mask, and so it looks like Sally's going to try to get something going here for the national anthem. And we have Ethan Sefton, and he's running the board, and I'm not for sure there's which market it is for sure.
Okay, they're getting ready to play right now for us. We will try to do the best that we possibly can once they get lined up to kind of do some names and play-by-play for you. We're not going to interfere too much with the video because, again, be frank about it, we don't know what the heck we're doing.
I know. We're going to learn. We're going to bring to you what we can.
And don't get me wrong, folks. I like volleyball. I like really good playing volleyball because it's a fun sport to see things, set up. Oh, Star Spangled Banner. We'll be back.
At All About Dancing More LLC, these are our core values. Perseverance by all studio members to put forth good effort to achieve goals. Innovative creation of original and unique learning environments. Fierce energy and community that builds student happiness, self-esteem, quick learning, and bold relationships. Integrity and investment in quality professional work where trust and high morals are practiced. Commitment to the studio family with loyalty, responsibility, and high expectations to create a lifelong appreciation for the AADM journey.
A Rustic Garden ships home and garden accents coast to coast, right from its location in Mount Sterling. The folks there customize each sail by painting unique and vintage colors to match the look of the home or flower garden. They also do wrought iron fencing. How long does that last? 100 years? 200 years? Who knows how long wrought iron fencing will last? Shop www.arusticgarden.com and get it shipped directly to your front door.
Thinking about replacing a furnace or building a home? Confused by the options? Contact the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling about GeoComfort geothermal systems. Harness the energy stored in the earth to provide your heating and cooling. Geothermal is extremely efficient, safe, and environmentally friendly. It could save you up to 70% on your heating and cooling bills. Call the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626 to discover the best option for your home.
Who's Olivia? She's the furthest one away?
Yes, Olivia's the furthest.
You're on. Cesar Susie Houston, sorry, I forgot to bring the pod in, so I'm sorry you heard what we were talking about there. We were just trying to
get them in their positions here.
Yep. We have Like I said, first serve is going to be by O'Dear, I believe. Couple of hits, gets it across the net, and point for Brown County right out of the gate. They're the first to score, and a nice job there. I didn't see who hit that. So we'll get better at it as we go. First serve by Brown County. I set out of bounds. Brown County gets another point, and who is serving over there for Brown County?
That would be Adeline.
Okay. Adeline Wagner over there to serve. And low and dig. Couple of good digs, but it goes out of bounds, and that's going to be a 3-0 start for Brown County, and I believe we played to 20. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
I'm pretty sure 7th grade is to 20.
That serve long for Wagner. Picked up. Nice setup. Good across the net by Payson. Set up. And the third hit's not going to make it across. Hayden Rice did a good job there trying to get it across the net. And I think I'm just going to put these things in numerical order. Be a whole lot easier for me to find.
Okay, so we have Libby Nyson serving, and she got a point for that. It was off the fingertips.
I get confused whether that's Nyson or Neeson.
Well,
This one's a nice one,
I think it's
This
nice.
is a nice. Okay.
She just served her second one. Nice set.
Hayden with a nice hit there. Across. Or I should say Ham. That's Joey Ham. And it's a 4-2 ball game. Brown County side out. And hitting the ball this time is going to be Olivia Akins, I believe. Her serve. Across. Nice solid serve. It's sent back. Brown County tries to set up, can't quite do it, so it's going to be a side out. Continue to be 4-4 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. If you're listening tonight, give us a text message, 217-740-9234. Tell us, hey, you're doing a good job, doing a crappy job. This is what that is, where you're listening from, anything. Just send us a text message. We want to know who's listening tonight. Nice setup by Payson to get it back across. Hit. Third one could not get over. Nice attempt by Joey Ham.
Nice attempt. Okay, so now it's 4-4.
Maddie O'Dear.
Maddie O'Dear, yep.
Nice try. That was a nice try, but Steinbaker, but it went backwards.
And so that makes it a 5-4. First lead for Payson in this regional 7th grade volleyball action. And it will be O'Dear serving again. Nice, solid, good serve. And that's an ace. I know what that is. That's an ace.
That was a nice one. So that makes 4 points for her so far out of 6. So
6-4 lead for each game's to 25. Kelly Grady, you need to be broadcasting.
yes, tell her get on out here.
Get on out here. We'll put a headset on you.
Heck yes, we will.
Back and forth. Nice volley. Back and forth here. Second hit for Brown County. Got to get it over. Yes, they do. And that's going to be an in for a point. Going to make it a 6-5 ball game.
And that was Olivia Steinbecker that had that nice hit back over.
Martinez just went out, and you have Addie Jones coming in.
Well, I'm going to turn your volume up. Lisa's talking in our ear over here. I'm just going to turn the microphone up because between the three of us, we might figure out who's doing what, as long as we don't talk on each other. And so over on the other side, Tegan Moss will be serving for Payson. Underhanded serve for her, kicked back across by Brown County, and back over the net by Payson.
And that was Kate Mountain. That was a nice little tap back over.
Underhanded serve again, back across the first time. Nice set here. And point going to be by Brown County. Makes it an 8-6 ball game. That Payson lead drops down to just 2 now. Beside out, Brown County will be serving, and
it looks like Aubrey Collins.
Okay. Nice overheated serve, set up, third shot's got to get across, gets across and out of bounds. That'll make it an 8-7 ball game, cutting that Payson lead down to 1. Brown County led, 4-0 at one time, and Payson's done a good job coming back. Hit, nice serves. I am just really impressed by Collins' serves.
And that's overhand. I mean, a lot of times in 7th and 8th grade, they're still doing the underhand because a lot of them can't get the overhand serves. And so she is doing great. Nice serves.
Third serve for her. Back line. Second hit, got to get over this time. Does. Brown County. 2 hits. This one's got to get over. And it does.
Oh, good job.
Good volley going back and forth during this one.
That was a good save by.
Nice setup. Nice placement by Brown County. Ball knocked back, and it was almost out of bounds. Not sure whether it would have been or not. Ball in, and Payson scores that on the 8-8 tie. Now it becomes a 9-8 game with Payson up by 1 point again. And they're, what's that called again? The Lavalier? Megan Kirby is going to serve right now.
Libero.
I
was confused.
Libero. New terms for me.
Oh, that was 4 hits. Just gotta get it over when you're in the back there like that.
And that's a violation when they do that. I have figured that out.
Yes.
Nice short serve again. Brown County gets it over in 2. Set up. Hit, right back. Good volley, back and forth. That's what you want to see is multiple volleys. Oh, that would have been out of bounds had O'Dear let that go. So it'll be Brown County's 10-9 Payson leads. And that'll be Olivia Steinbaker, I believe, will be serving right now. Overhand serve for her. Nice serve. Got to get it across this time, and that's deep and out of bounds.
Good.
This is a 10-10 ball game, Susie.
Yes, it is.
Trying to figure out which ball it is in that stack.
The ball landed right.
Get the one if you want it inflated more or less. Pick the one out you want over there.
She does a really good job serving overhand too.
Third hit, not going to get across. Brown County's going to take the lead back now, 11-10 on the Cass Communications scoreboard.
And for 7th graders, this is really good that they're got them good overhand serves, Steve.
Absolutely. Nice backline serves. Got to get it across, did. Set up for Brown County. And a nice job there by Aikens we got somebody new in the ball game.
Abby Jones.
Abby Jones in the ball game. Nice. Out of bounds. Brown County gets the point. Gives them a 2-point lead. They haven't had that big a lead since we started this ball game. Steinbaker again. That would have been out, I believe, Susie, don't you believe? I'll get it right.
It looked like it was heading that way, but a lot of times when you're back there in that back, you think, I think I need to hit that.
1 minute timeout. With that, we'll be back. It is 13-10, Brown County over Payson.
KLC Inc. has been around since February of 2020. We are an apparel shop that specializes in screen printing, embroidery, custom and team apparel, promotional products, fundraising items, home decor, and personalization of anything. We strive to make customer service number one and get customers the professional results they're looking for. KLC Inc., 115 South Capitol Avenue, Mount Sterling, Illinois, 217-773-9090. Remember, KLC Inc. You think it, we ink it.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call
We'll be back with the rest of that Henry Automotive commercial. And is it an ace if somebody hits it? No, it's not an ace, right? Okay, that's just a good serve.
Yeah, I mean, and so far that's 4 points for her. So.
Next serve, high, short. And I think the other thing is varying your serves. Yes, you want to get it. Oh, miscommunication there on that. Who was going to go after that ball, whether it was going to be Jones or going to be O'Dear that went after that ball. Back on the other side, it'll be Mountain. County sets up for the third hit, and it gets into the net. Unfortunately, Olivia Akins didn't quite get it across that time. Nice setup. And again, it'll be Kate Mountain. Nice over the net there by Maddie O'Dear to just go over the net and tap that over.
Yep.
Nobody there.
And that's the thing about the height. Remember I was saying that, they had a couple that were tall? That sometimes getting tall like that, just tap it over to their advantage.
Out. Brown County hits out. We can't quite keep it in play. It's a 14-14 game on the Cast Communication clock. And what is this, fourth serve for Mountain?
Yes.
Underhanded serve. One hit back over. Back across on one hit. Two from Brown County that time. And that was O'Dear again with a nice low hit that we couldn't dig out there. And so it'll be the fifth serve.
Nice job by Payson.
Goes over this time. Couldn't quite get there. And that's part of the problem. When you're playing net, sometimes it's not good that you got a hand on it, because if you get a hand on it, then the person behind you can't play the ball.
Yes.
So you got to be able to get it fully if you're going to do that. Serve volleyed around, and Jones with the spike. No, they're going to say she went over the net. She hit the net, so that's going to be a fault.
And I know just by watching a lot of the coaches, they're like, make sure you go straight up.
Both hands, both hands, not just one hand,
right.
because it's hard to do this with two hands.
Yes.
People can't see what I'm doing, but again, about 6 serves for her. She got 6 points off the net and almost save it. And Brown County score a point. It'll be 17-15. They played at 25 on the Cast Communication clock. And we've got a substitution in. Martinez going to come in. Olivia.
This is her first time serving.
Now, the one thing I've noticed we haven't had anybody underhand serve yet, have we?
Yes, we had a couple.
I mean, on our side.
No, I don't think I've noticed any underhand yet. Another good serve by Olivia.
Third hit.
Over.
Nice.
Good job.
Oh, miscommunication there. And again, in volleyball, there was miscommunication between Ham and Akins there of who was going to go for that ball. You got to talk. You got to verbally talk to each other so you know the other person is going for it.
Now I know in high school, Steve, they call like 1-2 or something like that, or so that way that third person knows, hey, that's me. I'm going after it.
Timeout with Payson Seymour leading IESA 7th grade regional action volleyball 19-16 on the Cast Communications scoreboard. We'll be back.
Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
Steve Surratt, Susie Houston, Lisa Surratt, 7th grade regional volleyball action. Brown County against Payson. Payson leading 19-16. We play to 25. And that is Lair. And she serves out of bounds. And there'll be a point for Brown County and a change of serve. That's going to be, is it Adeline Wagner?
Yes, Adeline Wagner.
Adeline Wagner going to serve. Nice hard serve. She did a great job before. Almost saved it. Couldn't get it. She's a strong server. I think we got several points off of her the last time. And we'll set up and try it again. On the other side of the ball, to Libby Nyson. And they're making sure everybody's in the right spot. Ball goes back and lands inbounds. Brown County will get the service back. And going back to serve for us this time will be Olivia Akins. How did Olivia do last time she served?
She didn't get any. I mean, she may have got them over, but
she didn't get any points.
Right, no points.
And she gets the point there, as it was, I'll say, too hot to handle there on the other side. She'll give it a second try. See if she can get 2 points out of this. Get to the second ball game. Payson gets it across. Kick it back. Nice over the back. Payson third hit. Got to get it there. Nice dig.
Yes, nice one by Olivia.
Nice send back. Good volley going here.
I like to see good volleys like this. This is awesome.
Let it speak for itself. Nice, almost a nice dig there. That Olivia Martinez almost got that dug out there.
Yes.
That's why you wear knee pads in volleyball. If not, you're going to get a lot of floor burn. And that's going to be Maddie O'Dear. Yep, serving. Out of bounds, and that'll be our point. Get us back within one again. And it looks like Olivia's going to come out of the ball game. And back into the ball game for Brown County is Abby Jones. Get that height back on the front line. Backwards, they're going to have to get it across this time. No. Tie ball game, 21-21. This is where you want to take over and close this out. Brown County could use 4 straight points here, close this out, win the first game. I think you still have to win by 2, don't you?
I do believe so.
Nice serve.
Please correct us if we're wrong. But I think it's
nice dig there.
We have to win by 2.
Second, get the third one across, guys. There you go. It's deep. She hit it. That's good.
Kirby is a good setter for Payson.
Put that up closer to your mic. There, Lisa. Good volley going back and forth. Got to get it across. We do. Nice job by Jones to get that across. Backline shot. And goes out of bounds.
Nice
Going to
volley,
make it 22-21. Payson leading by 1 on the Cass Communications scoreboard.
And Lisa, back to what you were saying about the Kirby, that could be the reason why she's a librero, is because she does a really good job with that setting.
Megan Moss was a server.
Over.
Goes over on the third one. Back again in one shot. Back again the other way, one shot. Nice dig that time by Wagner. And unfortunately, we don't get it over the net.
Nice try, though. Gosh darn.
23-21. Timeout on the side. Payson leading Brown County. 7th grade volleyball regional action. We'll be back.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets.
Steve Surratt, Susie Houston, Lisa Surratt back with you. 7th grade volleyball action. Payson leading Brown County 23-21. And the serve is by Moss. And miss hit by Brown County. Makes it 24-21.
Gotta get it, girls.
Dig. Back across. Nice, good hit back. Good volley going on. Nice. Semi-spike there. Back across. Brown County, both teams being very patient right now, making sure they're just keeping the ball in play. And that's most of what you need to do here in volleyball, is keep that ball in play. As long as it's in play, you got an opportunity to score. And a nice
one.
One-handed spike by Jones on
Abby
that.
Jones. Yep, that's awesome.
And that makes it a 24-22 ball game. Brown County's going to have to score 4 points, I believe, here.
And we have, is that Aubrey?
Look at this. Nice low one.
Yep, that's Aubrey.
Get it over in 3. Got it back in 1. Moss hits it back in the other direction. That was a nice play there by
Wagner.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that one barely gets over the net and is going to be the game, and that's going to be the first game here. Payson wins 25-22. We'll be back with the second game after these messages.
Yeah, and they should switch sides, I do believe. That's what they usually did before.
Your do-it-best quality paint dealer mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Castings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Castings Gift Department has gifts for everyone. Casting Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611.
St. Mary's School offers an excellent education, special activities, affordable tuition, and after-school care in a loving, faith-based family atmosphere. All students, kindergarten through 8th grade, are one-on-one, which means each student has their own iPad. If 5 or more students commit to attend St. Mary's School from Rushville and or Beardstown, St. Mary's can provide free transportation to and from school. It's not too late to register. Call Melissa at 217-773-2825 to schedule a tour today.
Hey, this is Lance Grady with L. Grady Realty, Brown County's premier residential and commercial real estate brokerage. If you're in the market to buy, sell, or rent, we would love to work with you. You can check us out on the internet at www.lgradyrealty.com, find us on Facebook, or call or text me personally anytime at 217-491-0812. L. Grady Realty, local brokers, local office, local expertise. We are Brown County's leading residential real estate brokerage.
Country Financial is ranked #1 in customer satisfaction in home insurance by J.D. Power. And who better to tell you all about it than me, Diana Ross.
Than me, Willie Nelson.
Than me, Dwayne Johnson.
Because at Country Financial, they don't invest in mascots or movie stars.
They invest in people.
It just goes to show, when you put real, everyday people first,
you come in first.
You come in first.
You come in first.
Experience why Country Financial is ranked #1 in customer satisfaction for home insurance by J.D. Power.
Call your local Country Financial representatives, Jacob Giesler and Larry Grady, today at 217-773-3591.
Okay, Susie, you want to give some stats there? We'll call these the Yingling and Nissen between game stats here before we start the second game. You had an interesting stat over there you wanted to bring up about...
Yes, now my stats, I'm trying to do the best I can, but according to what I have, the 11 points actually come from the serves and the rest, errors or,
So half of our points were from serves and half of them were
Payson
from other.
Seymour had 13.
Okay.
Yep.
So about half on each team, 50% coming from either side of the ball. And that's your Yingling and Nissen between game chat there. They're at 111 West Washington and Mount Sterling, 773-3997 or wyagency.com. They did keep the same sides because of COVID. They're not switching sides.
Wagner is serving.
Well,
that's 2, got to get it over.
Nice.
Another nice little
as O'Deere didn't quite get it over the net. That'll be a point for Brown County. Now, Brown County started out with a 4-0 lead the last time. Nice low serve back by O'Deere. That was Ham who hit that one. Ham kicks it back over again. And again, Kirby does a good job in the middle for Payson. Oh, nice tap there by Ham. And ends up the point on Payson, evens the score up at 1 apiece. Now, the way I understand it, 2 out of 3. Kelly, tell me I'm wrong if I'm wrong. Again, if you're listening or watching, send us a text where you're watching or listening from. 217-740-9234. If you've got more insight on the rules, we tried to bone up on the rules. Out of bounds. That'll be a Payson point there. 2-1 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. And it'll be Braylon Lair serving for Payson. Underhanded serve, low, and we can't dig it out. There is some advantages of barely clearing the net because those back people can't get up. It's usually got to be the front line people.
And a lot of times they don't bring them back.
Another one. Here. Nice kick back by Brown County. Nice dig there. That was Wagner dug that out. Set up.
That was a really good
Ham. And it's in.
Yes.
Brown County got that in. 3-2 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Glad you could join us tonight. Our first time of doing thanks, Kelly. Thank you. Kelly or Eric, whoever's sending it, 2 out of 3. And the ball goes out on the serve, and so that'll be a point the other direction, make it 4-2. Brown County's got to quit digging holes for themselves. I would say if you're looking for a Country Financial key to the game there, you can't dig a hole for yourself. Next one is off of the receiver here, and that was Steinbaker. It went off of her and out of bounds, making it 5-2. I would imagine if they get another point or two here, we're going to see a timeout line marker on our side of things. Over. And a point by Brown County. We get back into this ball game, 5-3 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Martinez comes out. Addie Jones comes back in. Our server is going to be Joey Ham. Nice hard serve and gets the point. Now, again, old-style volleyball here. You used to not get the ones that hit the net. You had to reserve that, no point. But in today's rules, nice lob hit that time. O'Deere hits it across. We can't quite get it back as Wagner tries to dig that one out, and we've got no one on the receiving end. And so it'll be O'Deere, Maddie O'Deere, serving. Overhand serve for her right in the middle.
Nice try by Hayden Rice.
Set up by Wagner there, just not quite high enough for Hayden to get that over the net. O'Deere again with the serve, her second. Back line, hits Rice's hands, goes out of bounds. Brown County is down 8-4 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. They were down by as many as 4 in the last ball game. O'Deere having some success here. Serve, back line, hit by Ham. Not going to make it across, going to make it a 5-point ball game. 9-4. Next one. Backline the other side. She's doing a really good job. I don't know if it's intentional or not, Sandy, of moving the ball around on her serves. It's not like she's mechanical, and it's Susie. Timeout on the floor. With that, we'll go to break. You're listening to BC Hornet Sports, 10-4, Payson over Brown County.
Hi, I'm Heather Henry, owner and instructor at Heather's Tumble and Tap in Mount Sterling, where we have been teaching dance to the children of Brown County and the surrounding areas since 1995. We offer classes in tap, jazz palm, tumbling, and offer an all-boys tumbling class for all those future Hornet athletes. At Heather's Tumble and Tap, we focus on fun, friends, and the fundamentals of dance in a non-competitive atmosphere. Follow us on Facebook to stay up to date on upcoming classes and events. Go Hornets!
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings location.
Steve Surratt, Susie Houston, Sandy Prather, you're here in spirit because I keep calling your name all night. And Lisa Surratt. Oh dear, again with the serve. This is like her 5th or 6th serve. Nice, hard, low serve.
That is
And
her 5th point right there from her serve. So
11-4.
Yep. So 5 of the points came from
Tall girl, she's had a spike. 6th serve. Back line. And just makes our first hit just barely makes the net.
Keep your head up, girls. That's when they start getting down, is when they start getting.
And gets it back up.
Good.
Wagner. And then it's finally set up by Rice over, and Brown County's going to get a point. Break that service. What was that, 6 or 7 points in a row?
That was 6.
6 points in a row. Sitting down is going to be Hayden Rice. Coming in to serve for her is going to be Aubrey Collins. She did well last time she served in the last game, and that was out of bounds. I spoke too quickly.
And the thing, Steve, about the Oh Dear, she was hard serves. Them were nice hard serves, and that's hard to get back across.
I've seen freshmen in high school that can't serve like that.
I know.
And Brown County gets a point, 13-6 back on our side. And Steinbaker will serve for Brown County. And she can't get it across the net, so be a 14-6 ball game, 8-point lead for Payson. And that'll bring up
Ella Rice.
Yep. Thank you, Lisa.
And it's over. And we're going to return it.
Nice low drive across the net. Payson saves it, and a nice spike there by Addie Jones. And Olivia Martinez will come back in.
She's another good little server.
Nice back and forth rally, single hits. We're going to have at least a double, if not a triple. And they, nope, hit into the net.
And I think they call that a lift.
Yep,
That's
a
a
lift.
lift.
Okay.
Yep, I do know that.
I tried to print off those, and it wouldn't print for me. And off of O'Dear. Makes it a 14-9.
And out of the 9 points so far, only 4 of them have come from serves. Another nice little serve there, Olivia.
Yeah, that almost looked like it had a little knuckleball action. No spin on the wall. They got to get it over this time. Can't do it. Going to make it a 14-10. Brown County's back within 4 again. Let's keep the streak going.
And that's 3 for Olivia. 3 points so far for Olivia. Another nice little serve.
Gets it across. I believe that was Wagner got it back. Wagner sets up hand. Gotta get it across this time. They do. Back line. Back up front. Wagner. Ham.
Good.
Off of O'Dear. Going to get another point for Brown County.
Good job.
14-11.
The thing I see with Martinez, she doesn't serve to the same spot. And that's helpful.
Yeah, that's a big, I'm going to turn you up. There you go. Here Mike picks up a lot of gym noise.
Yeah, because the last time it was over on the left side, and that one was on the right side. Let's see where this one goes.
14-12.
That one is down the middle. So,
nice dig, but it's going to go out of bounds, and we're back up 14-13. What did we start, 14-8?
Yeah. And
we're going to take a commercial break.
Five-point run by Brown County. They're down by 1, 14-13 to Payson Junior High Volleyball.
At 301 South Main. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Main Street Repair and Terry Ham have the reputation of being the best at front-end alignments in the area. With 20 years of experience, Terry is the person that customers and auto repair professionals refer their friends and customers to. But alignments are not the only thing that they do at the Main Street Repair. They repair steering and suspension issues, install leveling and lift kits, repair and replace brakes and tires, do oil changes, as well as minor engine and miscellaneous repairs. Main Street Repair at 216 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call for your appointment today at 217-773-3848. Once again, that's 217-773-3848.
Steve Surratt, Lisa Surratt, Susie Houston back with me. I got it right that time. As Brown County's back in the second game, they lost the first one 25 or 26 to 22, something like that.
To 22, yep.
Yep. And they are 1 point down right now. Nice serve. Set. That's Ham back across. That's Kirby. She does a good job in the middle for Payson. She hits the ball a lot. Ham sends it back, and another point. Tie ball game. Brown County now on a 6-0 run, tying the score up here in the second game.
7 points for Olivia right now. Hopefully this will make 8.
Set up. Wagner, nice misdirection by Wagner there. Ham, good job.
Good job by Ham.
Hard swing, but the ball didn't go very far, but it went right where it needed to go.
That's 8 points for Olivia.
15-14. Brown County down by 1. Off the net. It'll be another point for Brown County. 16-14, 2-point lead.
That short.
Nice short serve. The person coming up had so much energy, they sent it out of bounds.
Yep.
17-14 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Set. And over by Mountain. Back by Ham the other direction. And Kirby has to put it over. She puts it out of bounds. And again, shows her forte. Her forte is setting other people up, not sending the ball over the net.
Yeah. And Steinbaker is doing a really good job setting, too, from the back row, Steve. Okay.
That was an ace, wasn't it?
2, 3, yes.
No? I don't think so.
5, 6, 7, 8. 12 points by Olivia right now.
19-14 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Brown County leading by 5. Back to the road. Nice job by Ham to send it where O'Dear could not get to it. Moss had sent it over the line. 20-14. Brown County with a 6-point lead. They were down 14-8 at one time. Deep and out of bounds, and that's going to break her service there.
Yes.
And I'm not surprised. You know, one of the strategies in volleyball, somebody gets on a serving streak, call timeout to break that serve.
13 points she just got right there.
Mountain for Payson. And nice job by Wagner, gets it across. And a nice spike, I won't call it a spike, hit back by O'Dear. And she's a force there on the net. Now, somebody tell me, is the net the same height for junior high as it is high school? That's my next question. I was too busy looking at just regular things.
Do you believe it is the same height? I'm not for sure though.
Nice save there by Wagner, and a nice pushover by Aikens gets Brown County back a point. 21-16, Brown County in the lead. Hayden Rice comes in.
And we have Ellen Wagner to serve.
And it's into the net, and it'll be a point the other direction. 21-17. Brown County 4 away from winning this game. If they don't finish this thing out, the night will be over with. Underhanded serve, nice short serve, and a nice save.
Good return.
O'Dear makes a nice net hit again. She's just tall enough to cause problems up there on the net. Addie Jones is our kind of equivalent to her. She's not in right now. Next serve gets back. That's O'Dear. Almost a nice save there by Martinez. One thing I'll tell you about Olivia Martinez, I gained a lot of respect for her, as small as she is as a catcher in softball.
Yeah, she
She takes a beating and keeps on going. We can't quite get that and set it up, and so it's a 1-point ball game, 21-20, and this is Braylon Lair with the serve low and into the net. We finally got a point, 22-20. We need a 3-point break here by Brown County, and who's up there to serve for us? Akins.
Sorry.
Serves across, low, she gets back out of bounds as Kate Mountain can't quite get it back in play. 23-20 here in the second game on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Next serve, nice save by them, but and that was caught by him. That would have been a catch as opposed to a hit, even if it went across the net. 23-21. It'll be the Librero, yeah. Megan Kirby with the serve. Underhanded serve on the side. Kick back first time. Back for Kirby. That was O'Dear, and we can't get it over the net. Going to make it a 1-point ball game, 23-22. Here in this as Megan Kirby gets ready to serve again. She's trying to put them back into this ball game for Payson Seymour. And puts it back across for Brown County. Oh, that was definitely going to be out of bounds. She was standing on the line when she hit that ball. And I just remember from my days, you're supposed to be able to figure out how far you're back on the line and how high the ball is to try to figure that out. Ham with the delivery. And for a point for Payson. (24-23). Brown County with a slim lead. This is going to be O'Dear with the serve. And pushed right back, and a nice job there. I believe that was Wagner. Put that right back, and Brown County wins 25-23 the second game. So we have a 1-1 tie. We'll be back with some Yingling and Nissen Agency between game stats for you and some Country Financial keys to this third game for Brown County.
No matter who wins today, you can be on the winning team. Discover a job where your pay, job security, and safety are our top priorities. At DOT, our material handlers and drivers earn some of the best money in the market. Plus, we top that off with goal-based pay opportunities, profit sharing, vacation time, 401k matching, and more. Make your fantasy team a reality. Join DOT today.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Sharing a big family moment, working hard from home, relaxing with a friend. Welcome to life in the broadband age, where reliable internet has never been more important. Cascom keeps your family connected with consistent speeds up to 1 gig and Plume whole home adaptive Wi-Fi. Make sure your home's ready for life in the broadband age. Call our local service team or visit us online at cascom.com.
Steve Surratt, Lisa Surratt, Susie Houston back with you on the broadcast as it's a 1-1 tie after 2 games. Brown County and Payson in 7th grade girls volleyball. Susie's got stats for us. Sandy's probably driving in a car or back home listening to us. Saying, why do you keep talking to me?
Sandy, we're here together, babe. You and me. Hey, the Hornets, from serves, they got 16 points from serves. 9 points come from errors or out of bounds, you know. The Payson Seymour, they had 14 points that came from their serves, and 9 points came from errors or, you know, errors is what I'm calling out of bounds or anything like that.
Yingling and Nissen Agency between game stats brought to you by Yingling and Nissen Agency, 773-3397 or WineAgency.com. And the Country Financial keys to the 3rd game for Brown County. Get your serves over. That's as short as we can get. Brought to you by Larry Grady and Jacob Kiesler.
That was Wagner that started our serves.
And so for them, it'll be Braylon Lair will be serving for them. Underhanded serve, not going to make it across. We'll get a point. Be a 1-1 game. This is excitement here, folks. Game 3 of a 3-game set. 1-1 tie.
Atkins, what is that?
Yes. And nice low serve. Doesn't make it back over. 2-1. And a nice job there by Olivia Akins.
Why do I keep saying Atkins?
No D in.
I am so sorry.
Low dig, nice job there,
and
caught the basketball, or caught the volleyball.
They're going to call that a lift.
Yep. It's going to be Kirby. She's done a good job serving for Payson Seymour. Underhand serves, that's got some strength to it. County needs to get it back over, and Rice can't quite get that back over. We needed one more hit there. Ham was waiting for the setup on that, and we ran out of hits. Makes it a 3-2 ball game. Kick back the first time, and a point for Brown County, ties it up 3-3. 3 apiece. Jones will come back in. Martinez will come out of the ball game, so we got some height up front. In fact, height against height with O'Dear and Jones right across from each other, and then Ham good at with the serve. Oh, can't quite get the dig. Coach Markert doing a good job of coaching these girls up. 4-3 Payson. It'll be O'Dear serving. She's been a killer for us. And
she's the one that's got the hard serves. I mean, they're hard.
Rice dug that out. Wagner gets it back over the net to get the point. 4-4 ball game. And to serve for Brown County, is that Collins again?
Yes.
Yeah. That'll be Aubrey Collins.
She's a good little server.
That's it. They hit it again. I think that was one that was out. Set up, back across the net by Steinbaker and out of bounds. Makes it a 5-4 game. Payson Seymour leading. Your server this time for Payson Seymour will be Tegan Moss. Underhand serve, short, nobody gets to it. That's an ace. You're not supposed to be able to ace an underhand serve. But we just saw it.
And just by watching, I think they're...
Nice job by Jones and Wagner there on two different exchanges at the nets, folks. Couple of good digs, couple of good follow-ups there by Jones and Wagner at the line for Brown County. So Steinbaker would get to go again, try to tie this game up. Nice serve, low, out of bounds, makes it 6-6. If I remember, Steinbaker in the first game had a good run on serves also.
Yeah, she had 4.
Out of bounds, that'll end that, and I jinxed it. I talked about it again.
We'll stop doing that.
7-6, Payson Seymour. Server this time will be Ella Rice for Payson Seymour. Underhanded. That's going to be Jones, Wagner, and she. I tell you what, Wagner is good. I really like her with the one-handed stab there looking away. They think she's going to reset it for Jones, and she just taps it because she sees that opening on the other side of the floor.
Olivia Martinez is coming up to serve. Yes.
Put Lisa's mic back up.
Yes,
Kirby can't quite get to that. We get another point, and we have the lead back, 8-7. I'm not so sure that this isn't the first time we've led this ball game.
And Olivia is one of the good servers that you never know where it's going to go. Go left side one time, right side
Here
middle.
digs that out, and we finally get it back over to the net. Set up by Wagner. That's Ham. She puts it in the dead spot. Nice job again by finding the dead spot in the court.
Nice job by Joey Ham. Good one. And that's some good sets, too, by the way.
That was a nice dig by Kirby. And Wagner tries to quickly put it over the net. She had the right idea, but I think Ham was ready for the set there. We're coming back the other direction. Brown County leads by 1, 9-8 on the Cass Communications score.
Up to serve.
Nice dig by Martinez. Can be put back across by Akins. And on the wrong side violation. And Brown County picks up another point. That's 10-8. Back to serve for Brown County is Wagner. And Rice will come back in for Collins at this point. Serve, low, back. Nice job by Martinez. O'Dear, low, almost saved there. Steinbaker had to go down for that. Couldn't get it up high enough for the other person to set it up or get it across.
And who do we have up to serve?
We got Lair, Braylon Lair. Jones knocks, or I shouldn't say, O'Dear knocks the ball out. There was a good set by Moss. And Brown County back to serve again, and that's going to be Olivia Akins. And puts it back across, gets part of the net. That'll be set up by Steinbaker. She gets it across. And O'Dear was trying to set up Moss on that. Didn't quite work out for Payson Seymour. 12-9, Brown County leading Payson Seymour on the Cass Communication clock. Timeout for Payson. We'll be back after these messages.
Culbertson is the heart of the communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patients. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your health and healing.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling.
Steve Surratt, Lisa Surratt, and Susie Houston. Sandy Prather not with us tonight. She's here in spirit. But if you want to send me a text, 217-740-9234. We want to know where you're watching or listening from or who you're rooting for. Served by Brown County.
Awesome.
Nice serve, and that was by Akins on that.
Nice low. That's the perfect serve right there when it just barely goes over the net and just like is low. It's hard to hit.
13-9. Brown County with a 4-point lead on the Cass Communication clock. Again, smart move by Kirby that time. She let that one go. Said, that's over my head. It's going to go out of bounds. And she'll pick up the ball, Megan Kirby in serve. Underhanded serve, places really well. That was Martinez. And Wagner sets up Pam.
Good job.
And point for Brown County, 14-10. And a side out, and it will be Joey Ham with the serve. And Payson can't handle that, and a score. And who's Joey Ham's mom and dad? Do you know? Is that?
Well, I knew until you just asked me.
Well, okay. Well. Kirby kicks it back. That's Jones back in the ball game. Move here, and we get a piece of it. And that's all we can get on that one. Okay, we've got some people watching from Quincy. Thankful for our fans out there watching. Let me know where you're watching from, and if you got any tips for us, that'd be great. It'll be O'Dear serving. She's had a good night tonight, both at the net and from the serving. Hard serves. That one would have been out of bounds, I believe, but she knocked it back in. Back across for Payson. Nice job by Jones to get it back across the net. Nice little rally here. Back deep. Got it set up by Wagner. Back over by Jones. Moss sets up Mountain. Kicks it back across. That's Wagner. Wagner allows Steinbaker to take it, and that ended up being a great decision there. All of us were saying, oh no, the wrong person didn't get that ball, and no, it was a perfect person as Steinbaker puts it across for the point for Brown County. 5-point lead, 16-11. Serve.
Good point. Nice point by
17-11. Brown County up by 6 points here in the third game. They lost the first one 26-22, won the second one 25-23, and are up 17-11 on this one. That one goes into the net. It's 17-12. Serving for Payson will be Tegan Moss.
And for their serves, they've only got 2 points from their serves right now for Payson.
Nice kick back over by Wagner. Kirby kicks it back across in no man's land in between four people. Nobody knew who to go for the ball. And in volleyball, that's what you want to do. You want to put it where they're going to hesitate just for that second on who's going after it. And so it makes it a 17-13 as there's a side out. And it'll be Olivia Steinbaker going back to serve for Brown County. Like to see her get on about a 4-0 streak here, like she had in the first game. Kirby out front. That's Mountain. Gets it across. Back across by Brown County. That was Wagner. Kicks. And Wagner tries to get it. Unfortunately, she double hit it. If it comes up, the thing I found out, if you block a shot, that does not count as one of your hits if it goes off your hands on a block.
Right.
That's Rice. R-I-C-E.
That was, I was going to say, they're going to call that a carry or a lift. 19-14. Brown County with the lead. Here comes this little Olivia Martinez back in the ball game. Really good server for Brown County. Across, and Moss can't handle that, and it goes out of bounds. 20-14, favor of the Hornets. Let's do what you did last time, Olivia.
Oh, just out of bounds. Again, if you'd like to text us where you're watching from or who you're watching for or what you think of the view we're giving you of the ball game.
We got 217-740-9234. Wagner tries to set up in the middle, tries to set up Aikens, and it falls into the net. Normally, Wagner's a good setter or a good diversion, what I call diversion player, where she looks like she's going to set and she hits the ball across. Wagner sets up Aikens and into the net. Going to make it a 20-17 game on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Nice run here by Kate Mountain. Ball's up. That'll be Martinez. Set up Wagner and hit over by Aikens. Nice job, 21-17. And it'll be Wagner serving. Out of the game comes Collins. Back in, I believe, is Hayden Rice. And point, Brown County makes it a 22-17. 22-17 ball game, Brown County ahead. Wagner again. Aikens gets, or I should say Kirby gets it back across. That was Aikens. Nice return over there by Wagner. Nice save, I should say. O'Deer tries to spike it. She's too far back, and that's going to make it 23-17.
2 points. Well, they need it.
Kirby digs it back out across. We send it back the other direction. And goes out of bounds. 24-17, 7-point lead for Brown County, and game point coming up here.
1 point, and then they're playing when, Steve?
Thursday
night.
Thursday at Unity.
Yep. Right here, let's see.
Line violation.
Yep.
That's interesting. I was just going to ask, do we not still call line violations? Because I've been watching a couple of them, and it's like, darn it, we got it on that last time.
And so 24-18, and back there will be Braylon Lair. Takes it outside. And point for them as Ham couldn't quite get to the ball at the net.
That's a tough one. That's tough to hit off the net like that.
Yeah, and that was kind of in between. Didn't know if that ball was going out of bounds over here when it was served.
Yeah.
We kind of don't know where she's serving the ball. Low, nice ace there. And am I wrong, or did Laird get the ace? No. It was Kirby got the ace on the underhanded serve.
Yeah. That's
the second underhanded serve we've seen an ace on. Lair again. Back line. Sent back to the front. Got it over. Back line gets it up front. Set up by Wagner. That's Ham. She hits it in no man's land, and Brown County wins their first game of the regional, 25-20. 3-game set. They lost the first one, 25-22. The second one, they won 26-24. And they win this one, 25-20. We'll have some end-of-the-game stats here by Cassing Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, helping to build our community for 45 years. Cassing Lumber Company, Route 99 South, Mount Sterling, call 773-2611. And with that, we'll also do the KLC Inc. players of the ball game. They're at 115 South Capitol Avenue in Mount Sterling, well, at least for now. They're remodeling the Old Flynn's grocery store. I can't wait to see the new showroom and things there. Got a new roof, putting in new flooring. Going to be a wonderful facility and plenty of parking and plenty of room for you to look at things. That's KLC Inc. 217-773-9090. KLC Inc. You think it, we ink it. And she's still doing a few stats there. Lisa, any comments on the ball game from your side of things?
It's interesting watching them again. You definitely have your setters that got some that have got some real good motion there, and some of your servers. I think they've all done a good job. Very interesting seeing them play again.
It is,
and also the changes that have came into the game since we were in high school playing ball long ago, and even watching nieces play.
Yeah, just a big difference. And even talking with our niece Cassie, who's the last one we kind of watched play. Was the fact that things have changed since she's been there. I mean, she couldn't give us everything that we needed. I'm not starting the finale. I'm just trying to set us up for it.
But we're glad that you're on board and you've been watching us tonight, listening to us. I hope we did a clean enough job for you. We will get better at it. And I remember I used to get excited at volleyball games. When you have good, solid volleyball like you have tonight, it's something to get excited for. And I hope more people watch as the girls go to Unity. We will have Thursday night, we will have junior high action for you at 4 o'clock against Rushville. At about 6:30, 7 o'clock, we'll have high school girls action against Brussels. Friday, we will have boys action back with you again. It's Brett Ufkus, Brown County graduate, coming back to town with the Southeast Eagles, I believe. Is it Eagles? Southeastern what?
Suns.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They're
Suns, Eagles, that's close. They fly in the sky.
Well, Perry told me that Brett wasn't very bright, so that's why Sun didn't come in. I'm just going to get Perry in trouble, Perry Wilkerson in trouble on that. But they're in on Friday, Saturday. 3 games on store for you Saturday. One's not on our site yet. 11 o'clock, we've got boys action. Boys action against Liberty. That ought to be a good ball game. As Liberty's got a good, quick ball club, it'll be a challenge, a big challenge for our Brown County Hornet boys. And then at 2 o'clock, we'll have girls basketball for you. With that will be Illini West. That'll be a great ball game for you. Followed up by regional volleyball action, Brown County 8th graders coming in to play.
I'm hurrying, I'm sorry.
And Sandy's just about got
Susie.
Oh, my goodness.
Goodness.
You'd think by the end of 3 games he'd have the name right, wouldn't you?
Well,
I'll work on him.
You too, and I keep calling a lady over at Clayton. I did it Sunday. I hadn't done this for over a year. Kept calling her Shirley when she first came, and her name is Sharon. I'm old. What can I say? I'm getting to that point where the brain doesn't work as good as it used to. So you got some stats for us there. We can just do them quick on that last game.
Okay. Okay, for the Hornets. For the Hornets, we have Martinez with 17 points, Steinbaker with 5 points, Joey Ham with 3, Collins with 3, Wagner with 6, and Aikens with 5. That's what I have for that. And it's like I have Lair with 7. I have Moss is 4.
Okay.
Gosh, I'm slow at this. I'm sorry.
And right now, I don't think they really care that much about the numbers as much as what our total scores were.
Got our total scores. Hey, we got somebody watching from D.C. tonight. And another person, Springfield, Washington, D.C., family members in Quincy, just all over the place. Good luck, Hornets. Want to thank them for that. And Susie.
I thought he'd
good
have
job.
it right by the end of the night.
Well, I will. As you two broadcast too many games together, I'm used to saying both in the same sentence.
Yes.
But let's look at our KLC Inc. players of the ball game. Who are you going to give that to?
Well, I'm going to say probably Olivia Martinez for the Brown County Hornets. She had 17 points from serves. She had some nice, solid serves. And you never knew which way they were going to go. One time they'd go on the left side, the right side, the middle, the left, the right, And so I'm going to give it to Olivia Martinez for the Hornets.
I'm going to give a co. Okay, because I saw a different perspective.
Okay.
I really like young Miss Wagner.
Yes.
As a setup person, and also getting the ball over the net in unique ways to get some points in there also.
Yes.
And so for Payson Seymour?
Payson Seymour, I'm going to go with Megan Kirby. I meant she was a libero, and she was just all around. I meant she was all over that court. She had some really good sets. And so I'm going to have to go with Megan Kirby.
Okay.
Who are you going to go for a co?
Co, I probably do O'Dear.
Okay.
She played good front line play
nice,
for
solid.
a big person, really good server from the back line. So with that, this has been a BC Hornet broadcast. Again, keep watching, folks. We got lots of games coming for you. Thanks for listening.
I can just say by watching the numbers, you start losing everybody, so you might as well just give them quick down and dirty because nobody's going to be
On this week's broadcast of the Brown County Hornets has been brought to you by B&N Trucking, Gas Communications, your country financial agents Larry Grady and Jacob Giesler, Larry Down Accounting, Farmers National Bank of Mount Sterling and Griggsville, your Mount Sterling YMCA, Culbertson Memorial Hospital, the Ray Insurance Agency, Mount Sterling Savings Bank, All About Dance and More, Brown County State Bank, the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling, KLC Inc., Henry Automotive, Double K Firearms, Yingling and Nissen Insurance, the Hindeker Funeral Home, Cassing Lumber Company, St. Mary's School, L. Grady Realty, Burnett Plumbing, Heather's Tumble and Tap, Farmers State Bank and Trust Company, and a Rustic Gardens. Thank you for listening to the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more.
With a serving point, and so then I kind of figured.
All right.
Welcome to another broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by B&N Trucking, Gas Communications, your country financial agents Larry Grady and Jacob Giesler, Larry Down Accounting, Farmers National Bank of Mount Sterling and Griggsville, your Mount Sterling YMCA, Culbertson Memorial Hospital, the Ray Insurance Agency, Mount Sterling Savings Bank, All About Dance and More.